Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nothing Fancy, and today we are going to try doing one of my hardest challenges ever in the history of playing this game. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Curveballs, I didn't want to spend too much time dicking around in the chat, but curveballs are going to be cranked to the hardest. And other than the rules posted in the chat, I'm allowing myself to have 2 boons and 3 legacy characters. Normally I would say boons and legacy characters take away from the fun. But if you're doing like a really hardcore challenge like this is one of those times where it's nice to have legacy characters and boons. So that way it's a little bit more balanced. You know, you hit yourself with all these negative things you can't do in the game. Might as well give yourself some kind of a biscuit or some kind of a ace up the sleeve. So we're gonna go ahead and start our challenge. Hope everybody's having a great day and or night wherever you are in the world. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. So we're gonna go lethal. I won't be talking during this playthrough. I'm kind of just doing an introduction to the video, and then like once the ball gets rolling and we jump in, I won't have my headset on, so I won't be talking to you guys, but you'll be able to see everything as it's happening. Um, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. What map would probably be best for this challenge? Remember the rules for this challenge, I'm going to say them just in case. Rule 1, there's no cure. So we got to watch build up. Number 2, no suppressors. That's going to be really hard. Unsuppressed guns make a lot of noise. 3, I'm not allowed to take any plague heart loot. 4, I'm not allowed to buy or call in for rucksacks, which means if I'm out shopping, I can buy anything I want from the traders except for rucksacks, and I can't call in for rucksacks. 5, no cell tower. 6, no cars. That's going to be really, 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 really hardcore. No bounty broker. For number 7. Number 8, no ammo outpost. That way there's no generation of ammo. You can't kind of just cheese the game with guns. Rule number 9, lever action, bolt action, pump action, and revolver guns only. And rule number 10, no base buffs for positive morale, which means I'm not allowed to do anything that would for the base. Like if I'm out destroying play cards and that boosts morale, that's fine. I can't control that. That's just how the game is. But as far as like doing things like a gaming room, a lounge room, a chair for morale, a feast, I can't do anything like that. Anything that would give any kind of morale to my community is a no-no. And then again, of course, we're starting with 2 boons and some legacy characters, but I'm trying to think what would be good for a challenge like this. Obviously, with no car, we'd probably want a small map. So we'll go Meager Valley. It's probably the smallest map you can get. No car is going to suck. Okay, so we could choose to receive a giant pile of guns, ammo, and grenades, base-wide power, and water. Yeah, that was also the exception for this. I know base-wide power and water counts as a morale buff, but we're going to exclude water and power just because you need it for the other things like a workshop and making snacks and stuff like that. Receive a pile of high-quality loot from old friends once a day. Pile of high-quality loot. So this would be good for influence, and then we get receive a visit from a friendly trader and 4,000 influence. So I think we'll go trader, and we'll get some favors. Receive a pile. Okay. And I was thinking maybe getting base-wide power. This would also allow us to utilize our outposts and slots for mods more efficiently, so we don't have to worry about it. Guns, it's kind of cheese, and I'm probably gonna have to scrap it. Usually just get like 3 M16s, M1A1s. Grenades could be pretty overpowered, so we're not gonna go with Warlord. In Charity, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of looting. So I think we'll just go with amenities and favors for our boons. I am gonna clean up my legacy pool. Kind of get some not so good people in the community, people I wouldn't necessarily care about losing. So we definitely want a chemist. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the suppressor here and the gun. I don't want to have to get rid of anything. Like, yeah, we would have to get rid of this chair. We couldn't use that. We couldn't use this gas can, or we can't use this toolkit. We're gonna have to scrap that. This is bolt action, right? Yeah. So this would be nice. We could have 2 bolt action 50 cals. Grenades, that's fine. It's a pump action. We could keep that. I have to get rid of that, unfortunately. I have to get rid of that. These samples would be good for the starting mission. Yeah, a lot of this stuff we would just have to get rid of. We're not allowed suppressors. We're not allowed. We could also sell it too, make some influence. This is a pump action. We could keep that. We'd have to get rid of the guns though. He's pharmaceutical. Ugh. So far, not off to a great start. 10 minutes in, and it's not looking good. I don't know if recruiting anybody's even going to work out. I don't want to have to destroy really good guns. Crossbow. I never did set a roll for the crossbow. Technically, the crossbow is a single shot. I guess we could say no to the full auto. But the single shot, because it requires rechambering. So as long as we're using just the single shot crossbows, I think that'll be an exception as well. That'll be our only suppressed weapon though. And it's not guaranteed we'll even find one. Yeah, we can't use any of that. Okay, is this bolt action? Nope. Everything's suppressed. Pump action. Full auto. Yeah, it's not looking good. We might have to recruit. Just a random roll. I don't really want to have to get rid of any of this stuff. Yeah, pump action. Okay, this guy's got guns galore. I'm trying to see if I could just find one that's just pump. Like this. We would have to get rid of all this. We'd have to get rid of this. We'd have to get rid of his weapons. You're a gardener, huh? Minus 66 medicine experience rate. A morale bonus from having a garden. Okay, so let's nip that right in the butt right away. A morale bonus from having a garden. Should I allow stuff like that? Yes, I'm going to allow it just because how hard it'll be to actually get to that point. We're talking like end game, like episode 20. If assuming that this series gets that far. That'd be really late game. I wouldn't prioritize a garden unless I had materials and I needed the outpost for something else. So I guess for morale bonuses, I guess I'm not really doing anything for the base. It's more like it's niche for his traits, so we'll excuse traits. So if there's traits out there that we get bonuses from, that's nice. But doing things like a feast, a lounge, game room, taking breaks, drinking, game night, doing anything like that inside the base would be a no-go. Mechanics, I got quite a few mechanics here, but that doesn't do us good in a playthrough with no cars. Okay, that's bolt action, right? That's a nice bolt action. Oh, this guy's got a sidearm and a pump. We have to get rid of all of his stuff, though. Her stuff. Single shot crossbow. Some weapons. This guy's got all the shotguns. Okay, driving. Could get rid of this. That'd be the only thing we would get rid of, really. Oh, and the cure. Scent block. We could still use scent block, but we would have to be very careful with it. Because there's no cure. We would have to get right to the limit of buildup and then get back to base. Once you contract it, the only way to get rid of that is killing off the complete player or administering cure. And during this playthrough, we won't be able to use cure. So if somebody gets full on infected, we're gonna have to kill them. But this wouldn't be bad. We get a two-hander. We get rid of this gun. That's fine. We're just losing out on a gun and some cure. So we could sell the gun, sell the cure. We get some scent block. We'd have to be very careful with it. We get some fuel bombs. Those will come in handy. This character's not going to start with much. She's a driver. That doesn't really help us, though. I don't want to lose a driver. It's not looking good. We're going to have to recruit. It's got pump, yeah. This is what happens when you stack all of them with good stuff. When you do go to do a challenge like this, you're not left with many options. Yeah. Shit. Red Talon's got nothing. This Red Talon person's got nothing. Gut pack, what is that? Sometimes wastes food. Additional attack from infected. Wits experience, +6 morale. Injury severity and infection resistance. So I'm taking 75. Because it says 25 additional, but I have 100%. So I'm guessing that's 75. Yeah, that's not very good. My only Red Talon too. Okay. So far it's not looking good. Oof. Yeah, just get the repeating crossbow. Well, this one would be nice. We get plumbing, which is what? Knowledge of utilities and plumbing. Yeah, but that has to do with morale. There's usually things for morale. Just got a nice shotgun. This is full auto. Okay. So basically we have nobody to recruit. That's just the way the challenge is set up. So we're gonna have to. What is tattoos? What does tattoos do? Influence, medicine, of the art. Okay. We gotta think smart here. We definitely need. So with no cell tower, we don't need a computer specialist because we won't have a computer cell tower. I definitely want maybe a garden. I wonder if a garden would be where it's at. Gardening experience. No, because I wanted a cook and a chemist. So we got a chemist here. -5 morale. Oof. Yeah, I don't want to take any kind of penalties like that off the bat. That's not good. Cooking. Okay. 8-slot backpack. That's not bad. That's a good roll. Mechanics isn't going to do us any good. No cars. Wonder if medicine. Light carrying capacity. Yeah. Cooking. That's pretty good cooking. Pretty good cardio too. So, base jumper. You'd be surprised what a person can survive. Cake decorator. Okay. 7-slot backpack. It's not where it's at. Like I said, when this video goes starts, when we jump into it, I won't be talking. It'll just be me playing the game. I'll still be here reading chat and interacting with chat, but it'll allow you guys to get immersed into the gameplay without me talking. Fishing is okay. Fishing you get +2 a day, 2 food per day. Okay, well, maybe we'll think about that. I still need a chemist. Just so we can make snacks. I mentioned this in my new player guide. We didn't take boons or legacy characters either. We kind of did this from scratch, just like we are now. But I always say using a two-hander with snacks and energy drinks on a play card is the most effective, unless you're fighting a black play card, which I fought one of, and that was absolutely insanity. I hope I don't have to fight another one. That would suck, especially with the challenges that we're dealing with. So, chemist, we got a chemist here with some good wits. Arnie. Okay, no traits. I'd like to have somebody with some kind of trait, some kind of buff. La Sosa. La Sosa. Okay. Not really all that great. Hygiene is nice. Infection resistance. Extra health. Starts off with 8th slot and some good wits. So maybe, oh man, do we say no to hygiene or no to fishing? I would say go with hygiene if you guys aren't experienced players. It's a huge buff. It'll allow, because we're not dealing with plague heart, right? we don't have cure, so any kind of buff we can get for not taking any, yeah, plus 50 infection resistance. So we'd only be taking about half. We could always hire a chemist too, like recruit a chemist, but it's not guaranteed that we're gonna ever get a chemist. So we could go hygiene, soundproofing. What is soundproof? 4 noise, okay. It's not bad. With no cell tower, we're probably gonna have more than one plague heart up and about, which is not really good. I wouldn't recommend it. $25. Oof, she gets fighting, but she starts with a 7 slot. Trying to do this as fast as I can. Time does go by when you're in this menu. Cardio, plus 3 morale. Okay. So we got wits experience plus standing, that's good. She could be kind of like for our missions when we're helping out. He's kind of just meh. Plus 3 morale with a chemist. I feel like we could get a better roll than that. So this is standing, we get more standing, but she's got a 6 slot. It's not really good. It's good for scouting and whatnot, but not really good for looting. I don't know. Let's see if we can find someone better. Need a chemist. Standing, stamina, 2 food a day. He comes with a 2-hander. Or sorry, yeah, never mind. Yeah, so they're all 8 slot, eh? Nice. What's the likelihood of us finding a fucking chemist, though? More likely to find a cook. Maybe we'll lock in a chemist. Minus 10 health. Oof. Oof. Ouch. What? Scrum certification. Plus 2 labor action speed. Ooh. Okay. Not really what I'm looking for, but shopping. Search speed and 25 parts per day. With injury severity, max health. Took a lot of dares. Makes sense. 8 slot backpack, yeah. Kind of want to get a chemist, lock in the chemist. You can always find a cook. I feel like finding a cook is easier than finding a chemist. Minus 3 morale. Oof. Jeez. Another hygiene. I wonder if that stacks. I don't think so. Keep it rolling. Yikes. Literature. 6 morale, 100% experience. Art. Okay. Knowledge of the arts. Got a Audrey, another chemist, 6 slot, yeah. Here we go. 7 slot. Pretty even a distribution of wits and cardio. A lot of times just stand there staring at cards I never own. Majored in chemistry, skater. In the air, then on the ground. 7 slot. Okay, so we have our chemist, we got hygiene, and we got fishing. We're gonna have to keep an eye out though for a cook when we're recruiting people. We're not gonna be able to make snacks or anything like that, so we're gonna be cranking the curveballs up too. Gotta remember to do that too. But I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough. Like I said, this is kind of just like the introduction to the series, what to expect. It'll just be me sitting here just gaming out. I'll try to have it so like you guys can follow what's going on and what I'm planning, without me having to explain it. I'll still be here being able to read the chat, interacting with the chat, but I just won't be talking throughout the playthrough. Until we're wrapping up the episode, in which I'll plug back in and do a sign off. But I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough. If you guys want to see more, all you have to do is show that support. You know what to do. You guys should know the drill by now. But again, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, tuning in. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day and or night, and wherever you are in the world. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Just to remind everybody of the rules for the challenge: there's no cure, no suppressors, no plague heart loot, no buying or calling in rucksacks, no cell tower, no cars, no bounty broker, no ammo, outposts, and only lever action, bolt action, pump action, and revolver guns only, and no base buffs for positive morale. We are allowing ourselves to start with 2 boons. We didn't get to start with any legacy characters that fit the criteria for the challenge, so we're kind of going in with a bunch of virgin characters. So if we lose this community wipe, it's not going to be a big deal. This is kind of just trying out one of my hardest challenges that I've ever done. It's the 10 rule challenge. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, and let's do this.
Say we check over there.
We need to find some shelter.
Maybe we should just take the next place we come across.
Here they come.
Okay, nothing more to see here. At least it's not nothing.
One time, our camp counselors didn't do a head count. My brother got left behind at the lakeside. It took 2 days to find him. Now I would have loved it, but he had nightmares for weeks. He never went camping with me again.
No sweat, but we got company.
Something's still lurking around. I'm about to drop. This is going to be a good day.
You know, driving was more fun when it wasn't just about escaping the muertos. I remember flooring this sometimes just for the hell of it.
I'm here and ready to go. It wouldn't take much to turn this place into a nice home. I still hear them shambling about. Looks pretty safe. I think we should claim this place and move in.
Yo, I'm down.
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
After everything your people have done for us, we wanted to help you out. Swing by and take whatever you need.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. Everything's going smoothly so far.
Sweet. Let's get some eyes on this new area. Tell us what you find.
Would you like to trade?
Okay.
Here's what I found while I was out scavenging.
I'm leaving now. Don't wait up for me. like tagging along?
Vamos.
Someone else is nearby.
We in this shit now.
Locked. Looks clear. It looks like this place is cleared out.
That's too much, man.
Sorry, can't carry that. I guess it's better than nothing. Nothing moving about. There's always a few more around. I've got to keep that one down. Found something.
Isn't that somebody we know?
I only have one left.
Stay safe, my friend.
Let's see what we have here.
All right.
Nothing moving about. done.
Hell yeah.
Looks clear. That's the ticket. Yeah, definitely locked. No sign of creepers here. At least it's not nothing. That's not going to fit. Let's see what we have here.
Okay.
Can't find something every time. Thank goodness. Something we can use. Let's head out. This place is picked over. That Farrell's head is armored. Someone must have picked through this place already.
Dexter09 with the follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here with the new Twitch setup. This new beta stream manager nonsense. Welcome in. I appreciate you. Appreciate the follow. Whoops. I'm doing all right. Appreciate you asking. How you doing? Good to see you. Like I said, welcome on in. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Attempting one of my hardest playthroughs of State of Decay 2. Hey, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. Glad to hear it.
There's always a few more around. Well, it's not really anything special.
But again, Dexter09, welcome in and appreciate the follow. Means a lot. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right.
Sorry, can't carry that. I'm exhausted. I need to rest. Let's trade, okay?
Okay.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Hey, folks. Time to give your neighbor a hand. Or two.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Hey, thanks.
Bad way to die. Maybe I should clear the rest out now. Nice. Nothing more to see. Might be a safe spot to rest for a few. Where should I put this? Not going far with all this.
That's looking good. I just need a little rest. Maybe some chicken soup.
Looks quiet. Better keep looking. There's nothing left to salvage here. I need a rest. Well, I guess Christmas just came early. Zip, zero, bupkis. Me? Oh, you shouldn't have. That's a lot of stuff. Might be a safe spot to rest for a few. We're done here. Yep, it's a freak. Not going far with all this. Looks like another plague heart over there. Man, there's a whole group of survivors out here. That's enough for now. Okay. Maybe I should clear the rest out now. Not going far with all this. The air feels thick. There's gotta be a plague heart nearby. Probably lots of plague zombies, too. We're done here. If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up. I don't think I can go much longer without a rest.
Yo. The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment. It's fucking nasty. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. You'd better gear up before you get started on this one.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
Nice. That's a lot of stuff. Nowhere for that to go. This looks like a waste of time. The outpost is up and running. If we put a little more work in, this place...
I'm finally ready to get back on my feet. Sorry to be a burden. I'm gonna rest up.
Way too much. Looks quiet for now, but as long as that plague heart is nearby, this place won't ever feel safe.
Do you have time for a chat?
All right. That's useful, I guess.
I feel way better. Back into the shit.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up. Maybe I should clear the rest out. That's a lot of stuff. headshot would let me harvest a poison gland from that bloater. I appreciate that. I think we can help each other out.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
you say to a bit of bartering?
Might as well.
Better than nothing.
Did anyone else see that?
Catch my breath. I know someone who could use this. It's quiet for now. As long as that plague heart is nearby, this found everything I'm gonna find. Well, that's the last of them. Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Why not?
Shit. Lot of plague zombies around here. That screamer could be bad news. I think I ought to rest. Another victory.
Alrighty. So we're all set up. We are good to go for the next time we jump into the game. Took care of some of that menial, trivial nonsense that you really have to do at the beginning of every game. Not the greatest content, but we got ourselves established. We cranked the curveballs to the craziest. So curveball settings are all good to go. I even wrote down the rules here too. I will post them again in the chat next stream, but I posted them in this stream. But so far our rules are no cure, no suppressors, no plague heart loot, no buying or calling in rucksacks, no cell tower, no car, no bounty broker, no ammo outpost, lever action, pump action, bolt action, and revolver guns only. And rule number 10, no base buffs that give positive morale. We did start off with 2 boons. We had the option of starting off with legacy characters. I didn't have any characters that I was willing to sacrifice or destroy some of their goods that they had on them in order for them to meet the criteria for the challenge. We are in lethal zone. I'm kind of just going to put this video out there, kind of see what the viewership is like, kind of see if you guys want to see more of this. Because we already did a new player guide State of Decay 2 playthrough recently. I was going to start another one for a completely different set of boons, being the Warlord, whether the Sheriff. I decided to go with an ultimate challenge. So I'm really excited to see. I doubt I'm going to survive this. This might be one of those rare community wipes where we just can't keep up and we get shredded. But I guess you'll have to stay tuned for more. I was going to do another stream here, maybe in a couple hours. I don't know what, but we'll definitely be back later today and tonight with another stream. Just want to say again, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. And Dextor09 with the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Wow, 13 followers. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely nuts. And again, whether you're tuning in now or you're tuning in later, I appreciate you. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day and or night, wherever you are in the world. And for everybody else, hey, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.